So you've planted your fruit trees and taken the first big step towards growing your own fruit. What happens next? Hello, I'm Ginny from Works Co-operative. Together with Bradford Council, we've planted 40 school orchards over the past 2 years, so we know a thing or two about fruit trees. Caring for fruit trees after they've been planted is essential to ensure they grow healthily and fruit plentifully for decades to come. So here are 5 simple steps you can follow to help your trees thrive. Fruit trees should be watered regularly throughout the spring and summer for the first 5 years after they've been planted. Even here in the UK, rainwater will rarely sink deeply enough into the soil, and a young tree's roots are not established enough to collect all the water they need on their own. Our climate is changing and our summers are getting longer, hotter and drier, so we need to be extra attentive to the watering needs of our trees. A bucket of water a week from March to September will ensure the tree gets enough moisture. During particularly hot and dry periods, we recommend watering 2 or 3 times a week. Mulching involves covering the base of the tree with a layer of material to help stop weeds growing, conserve moisture and feed the soil. Start by pulling out any tough clumps of grass and weeds. We recommend using a layer of cardboard followed by a thick layer of wood chip or other organic materials such as leaves, grass cuttings or garden compost. Leave a gap around the base of the tree. When the mulch has broken down and you start to see weeds pushing through, it's time for a top-up. By keeping away tall grasses and weeds, mulching helps young trees remain visible and prevents them from being damaged by lawnmowers and strimmers. For the first couple of years after planting, you should remove any fruit that starts to develop on the branches. There are 2 key reasons for doing this. Firstly, this will allow the tree to put more of its energy into growing big, strong branches and roots, which will lead to more fruit production in future years. Secondly, the weight of the fruit could permanently bend or snap the tree's young, thin branches. I know you're eager to get fruit from your tree as soon as possible, but trust me on this one, you will be rewarded for your patience. Newly planted trees are often tied to a stake to help keep them upright. If left on for too long though, the ties can strangle the tree and cause damage to the bark. Check the ties every year and loosen them when necessary. Pruning is the process of removing or shortening certain branches to improve the shape and health of the tree. In the early years, pruning is especially important as it influences the ultimate shape of the tree. Aim to have a clear trunk with a balanced set of branches at the top. Focus on removing crossing branches and taking out any dead or diseased wood. If you've never pruned a tree before, this can all seem quite daunting, but don't worry, there's plenty of resources out there to help you learn more. We recommend using this easy-to-follow guide available to buy on our website or coming along to one of our pruning workshops. You can find links to these in the video description. Following these steps will keep your trees happy and healthy. Look after them and they'll look after you by producing delicious, nutritious fruit.